Well, I'm speaking to mothers in particular right now. I have a very soft spot in my heart and a tender regard for the difficulties of your situation. If you are a single mother who forever, for whatever reason, the biological father, a stepfather, is not present in your son's life. You want to do Brave Quest, but you don't know how to do it. You don't know if you should do it as a woman to help lead your son into manhood. Is that permitted? Is it not permitted? I want to try to speak to this as briefly but tenderly as possible. Ideally, you know this better than anyone. You want the son to have his father walk him through this. But maybe there's a painful divorce, maybe there's a tragic death, and any number of other situations to a toxic or indifferent father who is just not involved. I want to encourage you. This can be done. It really can be done. Start creatively. Is there an uncle, that's really invested and connected, has a special bond, a grandfather? Is there a coach on his soccer team or his baseball team? Is there a youth pastor? Any one of those are viable and meaningful participants in this process, guides, mentors. I think having a man is the best option because your son's just going to connect in a different way. You know that. But you can be creative, and so look, an extended family member is your next best option. But let's say all of that just isn't available. There is no extended family, there is no church family, there is no coach, no mentor, nothing. Then I want you to know you are fully authorized, fully equipped. You will do great. You can do great. And very likely in that scenario, the bond that you and your son have is so special in so many other ways and transcends so many of the limitations you might feel. You might think, but I'm a woman, I don't really know how he thinks, I don't know what to do, it needs to be a man. Yeah, there's all kinds of ideal scenarios, but we aren't dealing in that ideal world. We're dealing in the real world. It's messy, it's ugly, it has failures and flaws and warts and mistakes and pains. And you've borne that pain so well in your devotion to your son. You've tried to make life as normal as possible. You're wearing so many hats: mom, dad, caretaker, nurse, shepherd, pastor, protector. There's already so much you're doing. And you've learned your own rhythm with your son. He may or may not resent certain aspects of that, but I know deep down inside he loves and respects all the ways you pour your heart out for him. And this is one more way. I wish there was a way you could be creative, and so I really encourage you to think about those possibilities. But if not, I want to assure you there is grace in God's heart. He's a father to the fatherless and a protector and defender of the orphan. And if you feel like your son has felt orphaned in some way from that man in his life, he has a heavenly Father who will inspire you, equip you. You'll think of creative ways. Don't try to substitute for the dad. Don't try to explain that away. You can have an honest conversation. You can say, hey, I wish this could be the case, but it's you and me, kid. And past that, don't try to make up for what's not there. Focus on what is there. Don't take a posture of apologizing that you're his mom or apologizing that you're a woman. No, you're the faithful one. You're the strong one that has been in his life, hasn't walked away, hasn't backed out, has stayed in the fight, and you've earned your place. You've earned your voice in his life, and you can make the most out of that. Just simply focus on the positives. This is what we're going to do. This is what it's going to be like. You know your son's rhythms better than anyone. You know his weaknesses, his strengths. Download the field manual. Yeah, I'm talking to dads because I want to encourage that sense of the ideal as normal as much as possible. But download the field guide and I'll walk you through everything. Customize it to yourself. I give you the schedule, the tips, the language, the resources, the planning kit, the printable, downloadable. It's all there. Mom, make it your own. As a single mother, you are a hero in my book. And you are a hero in your son's life. And this is just the next moment for you to prove the grace of God on your life and the love you have for your son, to walk this journey together. It will be meaningful for him, it will be special, and it will create a bond that will endure through your teen years. Way to go, Mom. You can do it. And I am confident that you will find all the resources you need when you download. Bless you.